Question 4. One of your clients recently asked you to assist him with his bank reconciliation. The balance according to the bank statement, let's color it in, amounted to 444,340 debit. So if it's a debit on the bank statement, it's a credit in our books. So that means it's an overdrawn balance. So I'm going to start off balance as per bank statement minus 444,340 on my bank reconciliation. On 30 September, the balance according to the cash book amounted to a positive 996,070 credit. No, there it is. It's not a positive. It's also overdrawn balance of 996,070. Then they give you the following differences, and they want you to calculate, number one, the correct balance of the cash book, and they want you to do the bank reconciliation for the month of September. So you're going to open up a T account. In your T account, on the credit side, you're going to have opening balance 996,070. Let's start our bank reconciliation with our balance as per bank statement. So on the bank reconciliation statement, we're going to have balance as per bank statement, and it's going to be in brackets because the debit indicates it's a credit balance in our book, so it's also an overdrawn balance. So in brackets 444,340. Now let's look at the differences. Check number 3361 amounting to 303,260 was still outstanding at month end. And check number 3390 amounting to 250,960 was also still outstanding at month end. Obviously both checks have already been processed by us correctly. So therefore this is going to be an outstanding item that we will have to reflect on the bank reconciliation statement because it causes a difference between our bank statement balance and our general ledger balance. Now if we have started with a bank statement balance, what will the impact be on the bank statement balance when these checks actually are presented for payment to the bank? It is going to reduce the bank statement balance. As soon as the bank pays out a check or debit order or something to that effect, then it means it is going to decrease our bank statement balance. So less outstanding checks, 3361 for 3,000 and 3390 for 250,960. Oops, wrong one. Here we are. A deposit of 510 Rand. Deposit that was deposited on 30 September was only credited by the bank on 1 October. So as at 30 September, the date of the bank statement, that has not yet been shown on the bank statement. Is it correct that we have processed the 510 Rand in our books? Yes, it is. We have made the deposit. The bank just have to reply on that deposit. So, what will happen on the bank reconciliation statement? I've started with my bank statement balance. So, what will be the impact on our Absa account balance once the deposit goes through on our bank account? It is going to increase our balance. So, add outstanding deposits, 510 Rand. Check number 1381 for 200 Rand was reflected on the bank statement as 2 Rand and it was only corrected by the bank on 2 October. Whose mistake was this? It was the bank's mistake. So who must pass a correcting entry? The bank must pass a correcting entry. What did the bank do? They only showed the balance of 2 Rand for a check. So that bank statement balance was negatively affected by an amount of 2 Rand, but it was supposed to be 200 Rand. So when they're going to rectify this mistake, what is going to be the impact on the bank statement balance? It's going to have a negative impact of 198 Rand, 200 Rand less 2 Rand. So correction of that check 3381 will have the effect that that balance is going to go even further into overdraft, so a negative impact of 198 Rand. A deposit of 485 Rand was incorrectly captured in the cash book as 458 Rand. So who made the mistake here? We made the mistake. What did we do? We passed a deposit on the debit side of the bank account of 458. That should have been 485. So obviously we need some more debits on our bank account, which will then be the difference between those two accounts. So if we go to our bank account, your credit balance as per the ledger, as they gave it to you, 9967. It is 996070 cents, and they told you it was a credit balance. So you're going to start off with that 996070 balance as per the ledger. Now, that incorrect balance, that incorrect deposit is going to have a positive impact. So I'm going to add it back. It's 27 Rand. That's a 485 less the 458. Bank charges of 29 Rand and 90 cents were incorrectly captured in the cash book as 299 Rand. So who made the mistake? We made the mistake, so we have to rectify the mistake. We have recorded 299 Rand as bank charges, so we passed a credit of 299 Rand against our bank account. It should only have been 29 Rand and 90 cents. So therefore we're going to need a debit, positive thing, on our bank account in order to rectify that positive entry that we need. To make the 299 Rand only 29 Rand and 90 cents is a debit on our bank account of 269.10. The bookkeeper accidentally brought the credit balance of 98 Rand over from August as 89 Rand. So the opening balance was wrong. He brought it over. It's a credit balance. So he only started with a credit balance of 89. It should have started with a credit balance of 98 Rand. So obviously that difference of 98 less 89, that we need a further credit for that. It's a credit balance that was not enough. So minus 9 Rand. So all these adjustment entries comes to a total of 287.10 cents. I say again, if you had a T account, that would have been on the credit side, that would have been on the debit side, that would have been on the debit side, and this would have been on the credit side. So when you balance off your bank account, you would have ended up with a closing balance as per the cash book of 9673.60. Now, if you're going to go through to your bank reconciliation statement, we have passed everything there, so all you're going to do is you're going to do the calculation, and you will see that the answer of this calculation is also a minus 9673.60. So my reconciliation is now complete. The amount that my balance of my ledger account should have been, the 9673.60, actually corresponds with our actual balance as per the ledger, 9673.60. So those two amounts are correct. The thing reconciles, and I'm a happy chappy.